Hey, welcome to this presentation called The Secrets to Fasting Success. And it really doesn't matter if you're doing a food fast or a non-food fast, these elements really improve your probability of success. But before we get started, let me just introduce myself to you. My name is Mr. Advocate. I'm an advocate for mother bears, and especially those who are trying to stabilize their cubs. I'm also the founder of Rise to Your Top and the Climb, which is really the method of how to get to your particular top. Okay, let's get into this presentation. It's the fourth one, obviously in the series, of four. I've always presented the benefits of fasting, specifically non-food fasting, as well as led you through some ideas which you might have and hopefully have selected in terms of what non-food fast you're considering to do. So now this presentation, the wrap-up, is to give you an idea of how to maximize the success of whatever fast that you're going to do. And we want to have success because if you don't have success, you won't do it anymore. And fasting is life-changing. It's huge. It's one of the most important skills to develop in your life. The benefits are just really off the charts, whether it's food or non-food. And I actually believe the non-food is more powerful than the food, and the food is really off the charts. So I want to give you these 6 items that you can hold on to and use as you start your first fast. All right, what are they? Number 1 is what I call the integrated method. And this is really something that you don't see too often out there, and it is really combining a food/drink fast with a non-food fast. If you listen to some of my videos, you knew that I was doing both. And the example that I would use, or at least the last one that I did, was obviously food and drink, and I was just on water. And then I was fasting from negative thoughts and the news. Those were my non-physical. And what happens when you do the integrated method, it takes the focus off really, especially the food side. The food side, there's so many stimulus. When you fast on food, don't eat food, it's just amazing. You go out there, you take a drive down the road, billboards at least, scents in the air, odors. There's food stimuli left, right, and center. When you fast, they come out even more so. So you need something to really focus somewhere else. And curiously, when you start adding the non-physical to the physical, it starts to sort of modify it so it's not as hyper-focused, because the more hyper-focused you are on an item, the more you're going to do it. I teach people in terms of behaviors and say, I stop this particular behavior. And if you keep focusing on the behavior, you'll do the behavior. So you need to get into what I call then substitution. This is really saying, okay, I'm going to stop this particular behavior, but you should add another one. So when you fast on something, you're not doing it, you're abstaining from it. And then if you add something else, especially if it's pleasurable, it'll offset the difficulty of the fast that you put yourself on. So a substitution, pleasurable activity, and then an integrated method using physical and non-physical fasting at the same time. These 2 elements here, super powerful to increase the success of your fast. An encourager. Some of us just need cheerleaders. Nothing wrong with that. Somebody to help us move forward. You can do it. You can do it. And give us some more energy and some power, to do it. So, and I like to use the word encourager versus an accountability partner. It just sounds too heavy for me. Somebody just to encourage me, help me move along. But you need to prep the encourager. You got to give them an idea of what you're trying to accomplish, your goals, the method you're going to use, to do the fast, and the benefits that you want to derive from them, so that they can really be in sync with you and have an appropriate, sensitivity to the encouragement, process. So you need to prep your encourager. At least I suggest you do. And if you do that, you will increase your success of your fast. Set up a fast that's achievable. Some people say, okay, I'm going to start my food fast, and I've heard people go up as much as 44 days. Well, maybe I won't do 44, but I'll do 21. And you're probably not going to be able to do 21, and probably shouldn't. You'll probably damage your body if you do it. So develop something that's achievable based upon the condition that you're in right now. So, and I would even say, if you think you can do 221, do 2. I mean, really dial it back, dial it down, so that you can accomplish it. Remember, we're trying to develop a lifestyle rather than a one-time transaction. It shouldn't be a transaction. This is the way I just do my life, and that's going to make your fasting again very successful. Stake in the cement determination. That's a little different from each person. What do you need to do that there is no plan B? That no, I'm going to accomplish this. Some people may have to stamp their ground, hear this loud noise, sorry if that disturbed you, and say, I'm going to do this, or they make that statement, or they take on some body language that toughens them up. Whatever it is for you, that I'm going to do this. Period. There are no cracks in this. There's no, as I said, plan B. This is going to be done, end of story. So it's a mindset you need to prepare yourself, to have that type of mindset. And then a focus again on benefits. Why am I doing this? Not to torture myself, not to prove that, I'm tough or I got this great determination. Some real life-changing benefits in the financial area of your life, the relationship area of your life, the spiritual area of your life. So you're looking for real benefits that'll change your life, in a positive way. And again, we went over those, so it's good to identify those and ensuring again that the encourager has this. So if you can implement these 6 things as you're doing your fast, this is going to really maximize, the success. I think to start from 0 and just start fasting, I think that's, some can do it, but not many. You don't hear too many people who just to tell you that, 2-3 times, a year, or 5 times, or even 8 times a year, I do a non-food fast. You rarely hear that they're doing at least a food fast. You rarely hear that they're doing a non-food fast. Anyway, so it's something that you need to develop into a lifestyle and go from there. I'm really, really hoping you'll become a person that does fasting, both food and non-fasting, because it really, really, really changes your life. It's changed mine. I know it for sure, and there's probably 4,000 videos that you can watch on YouTube of how people have used fast primarily in the non-fasting area to improve their lives. But I know that from a spiritual growth point of view, it's been around from millenniums of how to use fasting from certain things, abstaining from certain things to improve the growth of the minds, hearts, and souls. So it's super good stuff. So I'm hoping you're going to do it, and I'm going to cheer you on and say, you can get it done. Go for it. Go for it. I know you can do it. I'm signing out for now. Bye for now.